They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Here's Julian saying to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Fourth down, Sayin fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty, and they're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Throwing Manning. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorn.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hauls it in. On the move at the 30. Still on his feet. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Buckeye. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Tight end now in motion. Sayin buying time to his right. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. 1 play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback changing the play. To throw, it's Manning. Moving out to the right. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Arch is going to throw for it. Under pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Inside the 40, at the 30, inside the touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Gets rid of it.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Here on 3rd down. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Huff is trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeps it moving, it's Jackson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
From the gun on third down, say it. Finds his man. He's going to be a little short. It'll be fourth down from the 44. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Fourth down, say it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. Got the first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
The thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Dangerous stiff arm. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Longhorns have it with a first and 10. Driving forward, it's Smothers. Swamped immediately.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
To throw, Manning. Out wide. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Looking downfield, it's Sayed. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Here's Arts to throw. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Right side, it's Winston. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll put it in play from the 40 on first and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Manning. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Drops back. It's Manning. They're all over him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Manning from the gun on third down. Fires left. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Manning to throw for it on fourth. Fires for the deep corner. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Throwing, say it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Second and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Dumps it to the back. This time on target. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Say it. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Ohio State. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's Manning to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Lost to throw on first. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll send the back in motion. Running inside. It's Jackson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here's Sayin to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The throw. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Sayin to throw for it on fourth. Rolls right. Rolling right and going deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Throwing right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Arch Madness. Throws to the wideout. Holds on, it's Wingo. Speeding down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Texas. They take the lead here in the second half.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. On the run, it's Jackson. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. He just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Now here's Sayin. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Sayin. Look out. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing Manning. Rushes on. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. He'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Coleman. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Arch is going to throw for it. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Lined up in the gun on third down, Sayin. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. gets in to throw for it on fourth. Escapes the pressure going right. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's dropped.